AITA for going through my wife's messages. Bit of long one here, but here goes. I went through my wife's phone due some suspicions of recently had over her and a coworker. This past weekend we were on a trip, with some of her friends and coworkers. I noticed that she and one of her coworkers seemed suspiciously friendly, and I tended to be somewhat ignored or forgot about it various times throughout the weekend when we all hung out together. We all went out late Saturday night, and she'd had a little more to drink than she should have. I got upset with her downing tequila shots after she was already too far gone, and left to go back to the hotel. About an hour and a half later, she finally arrives back to the hotel, being helped out of the cab and walked down the hallway by the coworker in suspicion, and her brother. If she wasn't out with her brother, I wouldn't have left her at the bar. He's a great guy and we get along well. The part that got me being suspicious here, is that her coworker had already gone back to the hotel, before I had even left the bar. So needless to say I was a bit surprised to find out that instead of asking me to come get her, she texts him to go back to the bar and help her get back to the hotel. Her excuse is that I was mad at her and she didn't think I would help. We've been together for approximately 17 years and have 2 children together. Now for the part where I go through her phone. I find that on this Saturday night, while I had gone back to the hotel, they'd been messaging each other in what my opinion was a flirty tone, things like, "Come party with us." To which his response was, "You come here winking face," then her saying she just wants a dance. After this discovery, I decided to dig deeper into some of the messages from the preceding weeks. I come to find that the weekend before, while just she and myself were away on a trip for just us, with no kids, she was messaging him basically the entire weekend. Selfies back and forth, videos of live music, things that we were supposed to be sharing and enjoying together, she just had to share with him. While I thought we were having a good time, and to be honest we were, she was messaging him the whole time. Like to point of talking all night long while I'm sleeping right beside her, talking until 6:30 in the morning when we had to be up at 7:30. She'd also been coming home from work and messaging him from the time she got home, until well into the morning. Now for the fun part. I finish going through her phone, collect my evidence, and confront her. She's shocked that I went through her phone, and doesn't believe she's done anything wrong. She said if she thought she'd done anything wrong that she would have deleted it. What a confidence boost that was to know that she's potentially been deleting and hiding things she doesn't want me to see. So fast forward a day, I get home, and ask to see her phone again. She suspiciously denies, so I bide my time until I can get my hands on it. Well, wasn't I shocked to find that conversations had now been deleted. I confront her again, and she says, "Well, you've already got the evidence, what's the point in me keeping it?" So I asked her if she'd been talking to him that day. She says no, he texted her but she didn't text back. So if that's the case, why is the conversation deleted? Another day goes by. I pester her again about the deleted conversation, which should have shown up in recently deleted items but suspiciously didn't. Turns out she had texted him and lied to my face about it. Then deleted it and removed it from recently deleted. Pretty sure I'm NTA, but that's my own opinion. I've never been in a situation like this before and honestly don't know what to do. I'm torn up from the inside out and the thought of my family being torn apart and these last 17 years being a waste other than my 2 beautiful children is eating at me from the inside.